Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
We welcome you to Bishop Luers High School as the Knights and Bruins face off in an SAC doubleheader on this Friday night. So glad to welcome you into Bishop Luers High School. For my cameraman, Matt Jackson, I'm Jaron Matheny. Glad to be with you on this Friday evening. The first of two games coming your way tonight, starting with the varsity girls basketball and a doubleheader, varsity girls, varsity boys here at Luers and in the SAC on this Friday night. We start tonight. 4 other games going on besides this one across our SCS channels, 3 of which are double headers tonight, so you multiply that out. We've got 9 games across our network here on this Friday night with varsity girls and boys double headers here at Luers as well as at Southside as the Archers are playing host to Northside tonight. Wayne is hosting Snyder, Bishop Dwenger hosting Homestead. All of those games in the SAC are double headers tonight. We also have boys basketball coming up at 7:30 this evening between Angola and Garrett at Garrett. That is a 7:30 scheduled start time. Northrop comes in 4-3 on the season, but 3-0 in the SAC. But following a loss on the road at East Noble the last time out, 49-33 the final score. And the big story coming out of that one for the Bruins, Swin Jackson injured. And when we showed up tonight to see this game, we saw that Jackson now is in a walking boot. She has a walking boot on her right foot. And there's no real timetable as at this point that we know for her return. Kind of would think, and you hope at least, she's going to get a chance to play again this season. Seems to be walking pretty well in that boot, but the fact she's in a walking boot tells you that they're at least being precautious with her. So that right foot in the walking boot for Swin Jackson, and it's a huge loss for the Bruins. Jackson in her first 6 games this year, averaging more than 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks a contest. She pretty much led Northrop in every single statistical category across the board, and now you take that player off the floor for the Bruins. Certainly could be a big storyline as this season continues for Northrop and even here tonight against Bishop Luers. Kayla Williams-Thomas, though, she's going to be expected to carry a little bit of a heavier load tonight. 15.5 points per game for her this season. Have to keep her out of foul trouble as this game continues. That was a big problem at East Noble earlier this week. If they can keep her out of foul trouble, keep her on the floor, Northrop be happy with that, and they've really got to have her out there tonight when you're missing your number 1 piece in Swin Jackson. Briley Day averaging just over 7 points per game. Marion Wiss as well as Mariana Mitchell, 3.5 points per contest this year for Northrop as a team, averaging about 50 points per game. Like to shoot better from the outside, 27% from three-point range so far in 2025-26. On the other side, Luers 2-5, but 1-0 in the SAC as they defeated Southside in their lone conference game of the year. 22 points for Harvest Green. Trinity Brown with 10 points the last time out, but it was not enough for Luers to get past Belmont. 69-40, the final score in favor of Belmont. And head coach Mary Hathaway, now in year number 2, has a very, very young group on the floor right now for her. We've got another night in a walking boot as well. So we just got some injuries piling up, and you're kind of expecting that this time of the year. We're getting close to the middle portion of the season, and you can see some of those injuries start to pile up for teams. It's not been too terrible for any team in the SAC so far this year, but some of those bumps and bruises hurt a little bit more as you get into this time of the year. But this Luers group is very young, and we'll see how many freshmen they elect to start tonight, but they have gone to the freshman group, and they rely heavily on the freshman Harvest Green, who is the leading scorer this season. Green just under 17 points per game and 7.5 rebounds per contest in her freshman campaign. SAC standings coming in tonight. Homestead and Northrop both 3-0, Snyder 2-0, Luers 1-0, Wayne is 1-1, Dwenger at 1-2, Northside 0-1. Carroll plays Concordia tonight. Both those teams are 0-2, so somebody's getting a win. And Southside at 0-3 to start the SAC season this year, as the national anthem is going to be sung here before the girls' game, so we'll get that going momentarily. We'll come back and introduce you to the starting lineups as well. Bishop Luers going to line up with Addie Warner, one of their seniors, one of their 2 seniors on the varsity roster. Trinity Brown, second in scoring, also getting the start with Elise Jones and Natalie Stover. And then Harvest Green rounds out that starting 5 for Bishop Luers. Olivia Rice, Briley Day, Kayla Williams-Thomas, Marion Wiss, and Mary Mitchell are the starting 5 for the Bruins. As we get ready for the national anthem, we're going to step aside, take a quick break, and when we return, we'll have the starters for this game between Northrop and Bishop Luers. The Bruins trying to stay undefeated in the SAC.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
We welcome you back into Bishop Luers High School. Luers taking on Northrop SAC doubleheader on this Friday night. Let's meet the starters first. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the Northrop Bruins, who come in 4-3 overall, 3-0 in the SAC this season, but following a loss at East Noble earlier this week. Starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Olivia Rice. Also at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Briley Day. A 5'11" guard and senior, number 5, Kayla Williams-Thomas. A 5'5" senior guard, number 12, Marion Wiss. And a 5'8" guard, senior, number 20, Mari Mitchell. Head coach Kate Jackson in her 5th season with Northrop, 68 wins, 31 losses. It is her 11th season overall as a head coach. 5'7" senior guard Addie Warner, 5'5" junior guard number 3 Trinity Brown. Also in the starting lineup, 5'6" sophomore guard number 11 Elise Jones, a 5'8" junior forward number 21 Natalie Stover, and a 5'8" freshman guard, the leading scorer number 22 Harvest Green. The head coach of the Bishop Luers Knights is Mary Hathaway in her second season, 11-20 overall record for her. So we'll see how the new look Bruins are without Swin Jackson here tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, Jackson injured in that East Noble game in a walking boot currently. It'll be Williams-Thomas to tip it off with Green. We did have a net issue on the left side of the floor pregame, so that's why we're just a tad behind scheduled start time. But here we go, 6:04 and are underway. Northrop offensively. Kayla Williams-Thomas gets to the baseline but missed the lay-in. Mitchell's there for the O-board. Kicks out Briley Day for 3. And Harvest Green underneath. Defensive rebound for Bishop Luers. Pass up the floor and Mitchell knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay this way. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Reminder, no shot clock in Indiana High School basketball, boys or girls. Stover sets the screen as Green kicks out. Corner 3 is good. And the first bucket goes for Bishop Luers. Trinity Brown from downtown. Williams-Thomas making her way to the rim. Too strong on the layup attempt. Wisk going after the loose ball. And it's collected here by Warner. She's looking for some help in the backcourt. Green got a body ahead. Finds Jones, who hits the lay-in. Assist for Harvest Green. Jones the bucket. 5-0 Luers. Williams-Thomas into the paint, put it up. It was partially touched by Luers, so going to stay on this side of the floor. 6:38 first quarter, and the perfect start for Coach Hathaway's group here at home against a Northrop team that's unbeaten in the SAC so far. Rice got to the bucket, got blocked. It's going to stay here once again. Again, Northrop trying to replace 18 points per game. Doesn't mean one player's got to go get it all, but it means that everybody's going to have to step up a little bit, as Olivia Rice on the lay-in. She had 11 points to pace the Bruins in the loss at East Noble. That was on Tuesday night. Green ahead for Jones, and a turnover. Did see those two make a good connection earlier. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Green with the assist on the bucket for Jones. Back to live action here, and a 5-2 advantage for Bishop Luers on the home floor. Mitchell out. Williams-Thomas for 3 and down, and we're tied up at 5. Pressure being brought at the ball for Northrop defensively. Jones double teamed, and Mitchell forces the turnover. Got trapped in the corner and ends up turning it over herself. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. It's Kayla Williams-Thomas from downtown and hitting the bucket as we welcome you back to live action here. Floater doesn't find the bottom, but an offensive rebound nonetheless for Trinity Brown. Jones going inside to Warner. Just a little bit too fast of a pass for Green. And now Williams-Thomas running the floor. Out, Marion Wiss the triple. Offensive rebound, Rice. No good on the stick back as Mitchell hits the deck. 5-on-3 the other way if Luers can take control of it. Green, head fake. Jumper off the mark, and a great box out by Briley Day. Pace is picked up. Mitchell running the floor. And there's the whistle for the foul as she got undercut. Nice job by Kayla Williams-Thomas getting the ball up the floor and getting somebody in scoring position. Mari Mitchell at the line for the first of 2 free throws. And the first free throw spins out. Always an important number, free throw line. Luers 54% at the stripe this year. Northrop 60% as a team. One for 2 for Mitchell, and Northrop has its first lead of the game. Bringing that full court pressure, Green and Warner break it. Green couldn't quite control the pass. Williams-Thomas running the floor again. Marion Wiss, head fake, bounced it in for Rice, and the assist for Wiss. Olivia Rice with 2 more, and all that set up by Northrop's pressure, and then running the floor. Here's the pressure again. Jump ball, the arrow favors Luers. 4:23 first quarter. After a 5-0 start from the Knights, the last 8 points have been scored by Northrop. Shot doesn't find a home as Mytasia Inslee is in for the first time for Luers. Kamaya Morris checks in for Northrop. Also on for Bishop Luers, Addison Bischoff. One of the freshmen that I was really impressed with in the opening JV contest of the season. Played more season than you would have expected. Top of the key, Wiss off the mark. Loose ball. And the rebound is snagged by Brown. Williams-Thomas trying to avoid picking up a cheap foul here. Throw over the top, and Luers nearly turns it over. They did. Mitchell, goes down, and she is in some pain on the other side of the floor. Lay-in doesn't go. It's 5-on-3 in favor of Bishop Luers. And the ball is turned over as Mitchell goes down, and we're going to have an injury timeout here in this game. 8-5. Northrop leading Bishop Luers in the first. We're going to take a break.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
We welcome you back to Bishop Luers High School, and unfortunately for the second consecutive game, we're going to see a Bruin leave this game unable to walk off on her own power, and Mitchell going to be carried off towards the bench here for Northrop. We saw this same sort of thing with Swin Jackson in the game at East Noble earlier this week, so the injury bug unfortunately biting Northrop in a big way right now, and we just hope that Mari Mitchell's going to be all right as she goes off to the bench, and we'll get some closer attention from the trainers. Try to get back into this one with 3:32 to play in the first quarter. And Mitchell was the one who was filling in for Jackson, took her spot in the starting lineup. So now the Bruins are down two of their really high contributing players. Sanaya Kimbrough is in for Northrop. Williams-Thomas on the attack, goes to Kimbrough in the corner. Her three splashes home. How about that? A response for Northrop out of the injury break, and Kimbrough nails the three. Next girl up mentality. It's what it's got to be. You don't want to be in this situation if you're Northrop, but this is where you are, and you got to go continue to fight. Williams-Thomas bounced it towards the corner for Wiss. It's a turnover as we go back on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. It's Kimbrough in the corner and splashing it home. Warner, and yeah, reach-in foul there. Didn't need to reach. Kamaya Morris called for her first personal foul. And team foul number one on Northrop. Marion Wiss going to get a quick breather as Briley Day comes on. Harvest Green, Luers with the basketball. Got three freshmen out there right now for the Knights. And a travel on this possession called against Addie Warner. Two minutes to go in this opening quarter. Williams-Thomas got all the way to the rim but missed the lay-in. She's got such a knack for finding her way to the cup, but couldn't finish at the iron. Harvest Green, shot blocked by Williams-Thomas, and then a foul sends Briley Day down to the floor. Watch Williams-Thomas come out of nowhere there to get that block on Green. Briley Day, long three, hops out and out of bounds was Jones. It's going to stay with Northrop with 1:30 left in this first quarter. And Mitchell still in some pain down on the floor for Northrop. Rice inside, got great positioning, and then Ensley fouls her. Third team foul sends Rice to the line for two. Missed on the first attempt. Marion Wiss back on for Northrop. It's going to be on some of the girls like Kamaya Morris, Sanaya Kimbrough to step up in this game. Now two of the real key rotation pieces out at the moment. Williams-Thomas, hands off, Wiss on the head fake. She'll dribble in, kick out. Kimbrough gonna let it fly again, and she's 2 for 2 from downtown. How about a spark plug? Sanaya Kimbrough has been that for Northrop in this first quarter. Timeout, Bishop Luers. While we have a moment, I want to remind you that tonight's broadcast has been made possible by all of our great sponsors, including the Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne and a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years to help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. And Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. 15-5, the lead for Northrop over Luers currently. It's a 15-0 run from Northrop after this game started 5-0 in favor of Luers. Turnover. Williams-Thomas with numbers down the floor. She'll take it herself. Had it stripped free, but it stays on this side. Wiss on the high inbound. Williams-Thomas catch and let it go. Just couldn't quite convert. Loose ball, Jones floats to the corner. Brown three. And the long board, Williams-Thomas. And Rice running the floor. Williams-Thomas on the pull-up, and she hits it. Kayla Williams-Thomas with 5 points. Final 7 seconds of the first quarter. Green gets to the rim. Got her shot blocked at the end, but a foul coming. And it is Green going to the line for two. 3.4 left in the quarter. And first free throw is off for Green. Still trying to get herself into the scoring column. Missed them both. Rice rebound. Williams-Thomas lets it fly at the horn. Not a bad look when all is said and done on this first quarter. Northrop, though, on a 17-0 run. This game started 5-0 Luers, 17-5 Bruins after the first here. SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Ready to start the second quarter. Northrop leading 17-5 here at Bishop Luers. SummitCitySports.com. We are live on YouTube as well as IHSAATV.org. And check us out on the Champions Network always, and we're always on YouTube for free during the regular season as Marion Wiss draws the contact and is headed to the line for 2 free throws to begin this second quarter. Just joining us, it was 5-0 in favor of Bishop Luers to start this game, and Northrop is, as you can infer on your own, scored the last 17 points in this game. But it hasn't been without some trouble as Mari Mitchell, senior for Northrop, went out in this game and is currently using some crutches over on the sideline. So we hope the best for her. Just not what you want to see in any athletic event. Harvest Green, floaters off the money. Williams-Thomas rebound. Scan the floor. And now we'll walk into Frank. Williams-Thomas on the attack and just lost it out of bounds. And a foul on this side of the floor going to send Trinity Brown to the free throw line for 2 attempts. So trying to snap this 18-0 run, and Brown does with the first made free throw for Luers tonight. And Brown 2 for 2. She's got 5 of the 7 Luers points. 6:45 second quarter. Williams-Thomas on the attack. Out to a Briley Day triple. Offensive rebound, Kimbrough. Handoff, Marion Wiss. Time to set her feet. Top of the key. And splash through. Marion Wiss now with 4 points. Northrop with a football lead at 21-7. And a foul going to put Brown back at the line for 2 more. So Trinity Brown already with 5 of the 7 points to shoot 2 more free throws. Of a varsity boys game following this one. Luers 0-1, Northrop 1-3. And the first SAC game for both teams. One for 2 for Brown. Day into the paint and got hammered by Stover. .608 second quarter, and a couple more free throws upcoming, as that's the second against Stover. Day with a second free throw upcoming. Missed them both, but an offensive rebound for Rice. Extra possession, Marion Wiss, 3. And Rice with another offensive rebound. Olivia Rice all over the floor. Into the corner, Day. off the iron. Harvest Green, defensive rebound, much needed. As Luers tries to break this pressure. Out of bounds, going to stay here, but that's the extra effort Northrop is looking for defensively. The Bruins are going to take a quick 30-second timeout to talk some things over. While we have a moment, I want to remind you, online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. When you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. Find them on Freedom Way or online, tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. And earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. (21-8), the lead. Northrop trying to get off from a losing streak that started 2 games ago as Inslee is fouled on the inside, and a couple more free throws upcoming now for Bishop Luers. That's team foul number 3 on Northrop. And Inslee's first free throw off the mark. Inslee 1 for 2. Do want to correct myself. Just a 1-game losing skid at the moment for Northrop. They had beaten Bishop Dwenger the time beforehand. Olivia Rice with a bank open on a Friday night hits the 3. And Rice is now up to 8 points. .5:15 left in the first half. Here's Kayla Williams-Thomas. Can't be stopped on her way to the bucket for 2 more. Inslee traveled. Turnover, we go back. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Williams-Thomas out. Rice, hey, you'll take it. It'll lead up to 17 for Northrop. Williams-Thomas into the paint herself and connects. Just continues to clear her own path to the rim, and she is so gifted with a basketball in her hands. Miracle O'Neal is in for the first time for Northrop. Good to see her out there. She's got good ball handling skills as well for the Bruins. Seen that in the JV games. This is O'Neal looking back at Williams-Thomas. Coming up on the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. The lead up to 19 for Northrop. Williams-Thomas pass to the inside was right to Trinity Brown. Takeaway for Luers. Warner blocked by Williams-Thomas. Got to be her 3rd block of the game already. And just trying to go coast to coast here. Kamaya Morris draws the foul. And that's going to send her to the free throw line for 2 attempts, with the clock stopped at 3:35 in the second quarter. First free throw doesn't fall for Morris. 2 for 6 at the line for Northrop tonight. Can't get the friendly bounce here. Harvest Green still scoreless, gives up. Open look for Jones. Doesn't go, and there's Williams-Thomas again in with a rebound. Runs the floor, dumps it off. Marion Wiss the bucket off the Williams-Thomas assist. Timeout Luers. Don't forget, Always 100 is presenting their holiday hoops camp for kindergarten through 8th graders, December 29th through the 31st, as well as January 2nd. Practice your dribbling, passing, shooting, and defense with a morning session or an afternoon session, or maybe even both. PSM Fieldhouse, the place to be. Always100basketball.net for more information. Tonight's broadcast of doubleheader action in the Summit Athletic Conference is being brought to you by Summit City Sports. You can find us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 30-9, the advantage for Northrop over Luers, as Coach Hathaway just took her second timeout of the first half. Trinity Brown with 6 points. Elise Jones with 2, and Mitasia Inslee has the other point for Bishop Luers. On the other side, Olivia Rice leads the scoring. I'll check that. Olivia Rice with 7 points. Kayla Williams-Thomas leads the scoring with 9. Marion Wiss has 6. And Sanaya Kimbrough with 6. A couple of made threes for her. 3 minutes, 10 seconds, clock winding in the first half. Brown had it stripped free. Williams-Thomas pushing up the floor. KWT to the bucket for 2 more. Bischoff back in the game with the basketball here, handing off. And Williams-Thomas soars through to block another. 4th block of the first half for Kayla Williams-Thomas. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay to check it out. Here she comes, help defender. And just cannot be stopped right now. Bischoff spun it out. Williams-Thomas in the passing lane. She's doing it all in the first half, folks. Lays in another. Kayla Williams-Thomas is into double figures, up to 13 points. Go inside to Green, face up, and no good. 2:15, second quarter. Williams-Thomas catching her breath. Williams-Thomas, corner 3! She's on fire for Northrop. 16 points in the first half for Kayla Williams-Thomas. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Jones on the drive and gets the foul. Elise Jones at the line shooting 3. Or shooting 2, excuse me. And sinks the first free throw attempt. Briley Day going to get a breather. Marion Wiss back into the game. And Jones hits them both. So Elise Jones up to 4 points. Some pressure in the full court from Luers. Now it's Marion Wiss at the logo. Minute 35 left in the first half. Northrop, I mean, they're not mad about running the rest of this first half by. Now they'll start the offense. Morris's pass was deflected and a turnover. Loose ball, Williams-Thomas ahead for Marion Wiss and walks into the lane for two more. Final minute of the first half. Fake the three there for Sanchez. Another loose ball. Williams-Thomas all the way down for two more. And Kayla Williams-Thomas now with 18 points. Other side, Jones, three, splashes in. Needed that for Bishop Luers. We're in that zone where we could potentially be seeing a running clock in the second half. .15 seconds to go. Good pressure from Bischoff on the ball. Almost forced a turnover, but Williams-Thomas has it. Kicks out. Wiss for three. Got it. And that is how the first half comes to a close, as Northrop in control in this one. It started 5-0 Luers, and now the Bruins have taken over 44-14. Northrop leading the Knights as we go to the halftime break.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
Sleep last night, but I don't know why it's taking its toll on me just all of a sudden.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 in the cage, bro. Ain't really the game on we make. Shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even stop me. The robbers probably wanna get me on mopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this thing would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't steady.
Welcome you back to Bishop Luers High School. Halftime score, Northrop 44, Bishop Luers 14. And the story of the first half is this Northrop offense coming alive. Bruins led in scoring by Kayla Williams-Thomas, who had 18 first half points. She also had 4 blocks in the first half. She's done a little bit of everything for Northrop. She's been on the glass, probably approaching a double-double already in terms of total rebounds. I don't have that number right in front of me, but she's been incredible so far on this Friday night. Marion Wiss also been incredible so far. 11 points for her, and Olivia Rice with 8 points of her own. Sanaya Kimbrough, 6 points for her, and a really nice job by this Northrop group. Williams-Thomas knew coming into this game, and Wiss and the rest of the group as a whole, they knew they were going to have to score to replace Swin Jackson's point totals. But they've done a great job of spreading the wealth to fill in the gaps for Swin Jackson here on this Friday night. 6 points for Trinity Brown. Elise Jones has 7, and then 1 point for Mitasia Inslee to total up to 14 in that first half. Harvest Green held scoreless in the first half of play for Bishop Luers. Certainly something that we are not used to seeing. A freshman with a tough task in front of her, as Williams-Thomas has been matched up against her defensively. And, you know, Kayla Williams-Thomas, she is so electric offensively, but it's her defense that helps her take that next step, and she's going to be a dual sport athlete at the next level for a reason. She's just a really solid overall basketball player and has helped Northrop out to a 30-point halftime advantage. We'll have the boys basketball game coming up after this one as well. That's between Northrop and Bishop Luers. The Knights are 0-1, and the Bruins sitting at 1-3, but coming off their first win. We'll pregame talk about that one more for our pregame in our next show, which will be on a different live stream link, which you can get right now on YouTube. But a 30-point halftime lead for Northrop over Bishop Luers. We'll take an extended break here and come back with the rest of the second half after this here, SummitCitySports.com, live on IHSAATV.org.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, you know, and they're getting better. You know, I'm watching, you know, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, you know, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important, to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
We welcome you back, Bishop Luers High School, the site of Indiana High School girls basketball here, SummitCitySports.com, live on IHSAATV.org. Let's get you some scores from across the SAC on this Friday night. Snyder, Wayne, girls basketball. These are both girls basketball scores that I'm about to give you. SAC games as well. It is a blowout. Snyder leading Wayne 41-4 at the half. Southside and Northside, both teams looking to get their first win in the SAC this year. Southside, I believe, still in search of their first overall victory this season. Southside leading Northside 20-16 at the break. Of course, that boys game will be coming up tonight as well. We'll wait on a score from Homestead and Bishop Dwenger to come in, although would assume that that one may be in a situation where Homestead is kind of the cream of the crop in the SAC again this year. And it really does feel like it's Homestead and then everybody else, unfortunately, for everybody else in the SAC. That Northside and Southside game, both teams are searching for their first win of the year. So, important game for both of those teams, and head coach Michael Wallace for Northside and Juanita Goodwill for Southside. As we get set, third quarter beginning momentarily. Don't forget, the Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. I'm going to run the final 13 seconds off there and get us ready to go. Third quarter begins in a 30-point lead for Northrop. And if you haven't been watching Indiana high school basketball recently, within the last 5 years, a new rule instituted that if the lead gets up to 35 in the second half, then that will institute a running clock for the rest of the game unless there are free throws or somebody calls a timeout. No dead balls other than that. Marion Wiss with 11 first half points for Northrop. Had the ball knocked away here. Pass up in the air. Wiss collects it. Looking for some help as Jones tried to take it away. This is Briley Day. And now Kayla Williams-Thomas. 18 first half points for her. She was on fire as the half came to a close. Kicks out. Corner three for Day is short. Loose ball. And the inside look falls. And 2 more points for Sanaya Kimbrough, who's up to 8 in this game now for Northrop. Buchwald in the game, and we see Luers turn this ball over. 6:47 third quarter, and this would be one of those situations where if Northrop does knock down a 3 on this possession, it'll institute a running clock for the rest of the game. Marion Wiss goes out to Williams-Thomas. Good ball handling, late pass, great find. Briley Day, her first bucket. And the lead is up to 34 for Northrop. Green backed up on the inside, couldn't hit it. And a foul on the floor against Williams-Thomas. Probably fortunate there that Green didn't hit that lay-in. She got a good look at the bucket. Arcelia Sanchez checks in for Bishop Luers. Green looking for somebody to inbound it to. She finds Kennedy Chapin, who's newly in the game, and a foul on Northrop. Again, just 2 seniors on this varsity roster for Luers. Dealing with injuries to one of their seniors, and, you know, you're just trying to take everything in stride. That was nearly over and back. Green, head fake on the 3. Sanchez going back inside to her, but it's taken away. Williams-Thomas on the run. Chapin stripped it and creates the turnover. 2-on-1. Green hits the lay-in. First points for Harvest Green. 5:35 third quarter. Kimbrough having her best game for Northrop. Rice, right block, got inside and lays it in. So Rice is now into double figures with 10 points as well. Again, no running clock started yet because this lead hasn't gotten to 35. That is a big, crucial thing for Luers if they're going to have a chance to get back in this game. Warner bounced it in for Green. Got to recover defensively if you're Northrop. They do. And then a travel on Sanchez. Morris back in the game for Northrop. As Day is going to get a breather. Here's Kayla Williams-Thomas. Against Harvest Green, Williams-Thomas to her bag of tricks. Goes in late. And on the baseline, turnover. Oh, I do have to say, I'm really impressed how quickly Coach Jackson has gotten this group ready following the loss of Jackson, and then we saw Mari Mitchell go out in this game too. Those are two key pieces not out there for Northrop. Green doesn't get the soft finish. Offensive rebound, but it's thrown into the hands of Kimbrough. 4:05 third quarter. Any point here from Northrop on this possession would start that running clock. Loose ball, Green touched it last. 3:59 to play in the third, and we've got Kamaya Morris now. Looks like she may have just come out of her shoe. Day and O'Neal are into the game for the Bruins. Elise Jones back to the scorer's table for Bishop Luers. O'Neal for Williams-Thomas. On the drive, floater's good. And that will institute the running clock as Kayla Williams-Thomas is up to 20 points for Northrop. Foul away from the ball. Third team foul on Northrop. But again, because this is not resulting in free throws, clock is running right now. 3:15 and counting. Which means we may be close to a 7:30 varsity start on the boys' side of things. Green inbounds, Buckwald. Seen some good defense from Northrop. They just got a little bit more length than Luers has defensively, and it is making a big impact. And you see it there. Numbers for the Bruins. Williams-Thomas, great bounce pass for Marion Wiss, and the finish. Three doesn't go. Day ahead for Williams-Thomas. She'll take the mid-range, and sometimes it's just your night. 22 points for Kayla Williams-Thomas. Just over 2 minutes remaining. O'Neal from distance. Not this time. Green, good move in space. and gets it to go. Timeout taken by Northrop. It's a full timeout for the Bruins with 1:41 to play in the third quarter. Gives us a moment to remind you that at Ottweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration. They're providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. A minute 41 to play in the third quarter. 56-18, Northrop leading Luers here in girls basketball. Boys basketball game will follow. So on the floor for Northrop, O'Neill, Wiss, Day, Williams-Thomas, and then a new face into the lineup, Destiny Wallace out there for the first time for the Bruins tonight. Go inside to Kayla Williams-Thomas, who's matched up with Harvest Green. Loose ball collected. This is Trinity Brown. She lost it coming up the floor. It's out of bounds, stays with Luers. Clock is stopped right now. And should not have been. Everybody's got to be back locked in with this game above 35 points. Offensive rebound. Warner looking for some help. She'll go back to Buchwald, who got that rebound. Inside for Harvest Green. And a foul on Williams-Thomas, who came down on the right hand of Green. So Harvest Green hits the first. Just at 3 points for her right now. Make it 4 as she hits both free throws. Bischoff picking up Wiss full court. And now a reach-in foul here sends Day to the dirt, or to the deck. Clock running down to the final 30 seconds of this third quarter. Wallace, ball on the deck. Jump ball, the arrow stays with Northrop, but it's not going to matter. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Bruins trying to get it in quickly, and Williams-Thomas does fire from 3, but it does not go. We'll have a running clock in the fourth as well. Bruins leading by 36.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
She's coming line, so I tell the truth all the time. Ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people them steady.
Getting ready for the fourth quarter. We'll have a running clock here in the fourth as well as Northrop leads Bishop Luers 56-20. The Bruins on the verge of snapping that just one game losing skid and improving to 4-0 in the SAC. Kayla Williams with 22 points. Kayla Williams-Thomas, that is. 10 points for Olivia Rice. Marion Wiss has 13. Sanaya Kimbrough with 8. And it's been a balanced attack for Northrop on this Friday night. Jumper doesn't go here. Kimbrough after a loose ball. It was saved, but to Williams-Thomas. Numbers for Northrop. Williams-Thomas floater, no. Morris got it, and she is fouled on the putback attempt. And we'll head to the line for 2 free throws. So, again, within the last 5 years or so, they've introduced this rule, and we've seen it in football as well, and you have the running clock, and totally understand. Like, they've always had a mercy rule in baseball and softball. You get up by a certain number, game ends after 5 or after 4 or whatever it may be. It makes sense to have this rule in place for games that can get out of hand, as you don't ever want to rub it in somebody's face, right? You're not trying to run up the score in these games. But with that comes a new set of rules and trying to make sure that everybody's on the same page. You get running clock unless there is a foul that results in free throws. But on anything that goes out of bounds like this, it just keeps going. If there's a foul that results in free throws, you run 5 seconds off, shoot the free throws, clock starts again. And then if you have timeouts. But really, free throws and timeouts are the only thing that are supposed to stop injuries as well. The clock, when games get to the running clock portion. Ball was deflected back by Williams-Thomas, who has had a phenomenal night here at Bishop Luers tonight. The senior, future track and basketball player at the next level. Warner 3, doesn't bank home, but a loose ball rebound thrown back inside. Harvest Green looking for some help. Kicks out. Brown the triple. Yes! Trinity Brown with 9 points as she hits the 3. Rice on the screen and roll, plus the foul. And Olivia Rice headed to the line with an and one opportunity. Getting closer to Heisman Trophy ceremony. Fernando Mendoza, the Indiana quarterback, was just named the winner of the Davey O'Brien Trophy. Named the nation's best quarterback and the first Indiana player to be named that. Two more free throws coming for Luers. Heisman ceremony tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Who knows when they'll actually announce the award, but that's when they'll start, 7 p.m. on ABC. The 91st Heisman Trophy to be awarded. And boy, would the Hoosier faithful love it if Fernando Mendoza came home with it. 1 for 2 for Brown as Green goes up with a second shot, trying to create that contact herself. Loose ball, jump ball, and it is Northrop basketball. So Trinity Brown now the leading scorer for Bishop Luers with 10 points. 7 for Elise Jones, 4 for Harvest Green, and Mytasia Ensley has the other point, which came at the free throw line. Loose ball, takeaway. And then Green lost it. Williams-Thomas bounced it in, and we got the bench for Northrop going crazy right now as the Bruins are going to get a couple more subs into this game. But first, we've got free throws for Rice. Looks like Sarah Farling and Destiny Wallace are going to come in. Might be the final time we see Kayla Williams-Thomas tonight. How about it for her effort this evening? All over the place, and that last steal got the bench so excited that I'm thinking may have been some record watch going on down there. But Kayla Williams-Thomas checks out with 22 points tonight. Olivia Rice also coming out of this game. And we do not have a 40 listed on our roster sheet. We do have a 33 who's, by my look, not on the bench. So maybe Sarah Farling wearing 40 instead of 33 tonight for Northrop. As that stick back goes for Addie Warner. Again, the clock is running with 4.5 minutes to play in the fourth. Wallace bounced it inside, loose ball, and it's going to stay with Northrop. Wallace, the basketball, finding Kimbrough, who is just 2 points away from reaching double figures herself. Good look at the rim. Northrop saves it. Morris can't get it to fall. Bischoff running down the floor. Now bring it back out for Brown. Harvest Green, 3-ball, and that doesn't go. Three and a half minutes to play in the fourth quarter. This is going to be over and back, but didn't get to it. Harvest Green going to the rim. Shot was altered. Morris driving in herself, and she's going to the line for 2 attempts. One for 2 at the line. Morris now with 3 points. Down to the final 3 minutes. Green, right block. Loose ball. Still loose, and the Bruins trying to collect. It's going to go all the way to the other side of the floor where Warner picks it up. Brown, head of steam. And another foul on the Bruin defense. Brown, the first of 2. Trinity Brown at 10 points tonight. Looking for 11, and there it is. Full court pressure. Broken by Northrop, and this ball batted towards the Bruin cheerleaders. Again, we will have the varsity boys contest between Northrop and Luers coming up once this one concludes. We're looking about 7:35, 7:40. It'll be on a different live stream link as well. Available right now on our YouTube channel if you go to our live section. Brown kicked out. Stover baseline, sends it to Bischoff. Stover left wing. Brown lets it go. Good distance behind that one, just couldn't get the finish. Kimbrough on the putback fouled with 90 seconds to go. Kimbrough shooting 2. And again, for her, a chance to potentially get to double digits tonight if she makes both free throws. First free throw does count. Miracle O'Neal checking back in for the last minute and a half. The Northrop boys just up the tunnel, or just down the tunnel. Looking to see how much time is left in this game. Wallace, offensive rebound, another chance for Northrop. Out of bounds, going to stay here. Kimbrough inside, gets the lay-in, and she is up to 11 points. We're down to the final minute here at Luers tonight. Loose ball tracked into the corner for Northrop, and a foul on Bishop Luers. So Kimbrough with 11, Marion Wiss finishes with 13. Olivia Rice with 10, Kayla Williams-Thomas with 22. 4 different Bruins with double-digit scoring totals tonight. That is the 5th team foul on Luers, so we're going to the other side for free throws. Free throw not there. Put back also doesn't go. Pass out up high. Stover 3. Wallace defensive rebound and then ends up giving it up. This ball out of bounds. Clock is running inside the final 30 seconds now. Final 3 seconds. And that's it. Final score from Bishop Luers in the girls' game. Northrop improves to 5-3, 4-0 in the SAC with a 65-27 victory. Kayla Williams-Thomas is your PSM player of the game. She finishes with 22 points. Bishop Luers falling to 2-6 on the year, now 1-1 in the Summit Athletic Conference. Northrop 5-3, 4-0 in the SAC. The Bruins' next game is a conference game next Friday at home against Southside. The next game for Bishop Luers, also a conference game, Tuesday night back here at home against Snyder. From my cameraman Matt Jackson, I'm Jeremy Matheny. We'll talk to you in about 20 minutes from now. Looking at a 7:40 start time for the varsity boys game here at Luers tonight. We'll talk to you shortly. Northrop gets the win, 65-27 over Bishop Luers.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Street life.